and it was very, very hard to get back on track. Just, snacking throughout the day, because you're at home mom and you're busy, there's no time to eat, where it should take you 20 minutes to eat a meal, up to an hour, half an hour. It would take me literally 5 minutes, if that, because I was just like shove it and just not take the time to eat. So that was one of the things that I had done that kind of hurt me. Also, I would just I ended up going back to the old habits, which they tell you, do not fall back into your old habits. You have a tool and you have to take care of it, and you need to know how to use it. And it's not the solution, but it's a tool. Learn how to use it. So I started eating like at night, late at night. I would eat late at night. In my nightstand, I had like Twizzlers, and those are my favorite candies. Twizzlers and Swedish fish and gummy bears and chips, popcorn. That was my thing too. Like, I started eating things I wouldn't eat while I was taking care of myself. So I would have cake and all that sweet stuff that you're not supposed to eat. I never drank soda. Every once in a while I'll have a sip, like just literally just a sip, just to try it, because I do miss it. But never to actually take, like, I'll drink a lot, not even half an ounce. It's just a sip. So yeah, so I gained 60 pounds, not taking care of myself, which I started falling back into that sad point in my life, that depression again, where the weight is coming back on. I didn't feel good about myself. And this year, finally, I just said, the triplets are now 3. They're getting older. They don't need me as much. The time has come for me, for myself. I have to do something about it. So I went ahead, and right after the new year, like, we celebrated the new year, I knew I was gonna be hardcore on it and just stick to it. So a week after the new year, I went ahead and buckled down and started back onto basics. So basically what I started to do, I downloaded an app, which I will post on the link. I forgot what it's called, but it's for bariatric surgery people, and you can track your food, you can track your water intake, your bowel movements, you can everything. And it kept me on track. It helped me stay focused, accountability. It takes your steps, all that stuff. So it really has helped a lot with getting back on track. I started not drinking half an hour before I eat, and not drinking 45 minutes after I eat. I cut out all sweets. I don't eat any sweets. I've been living on salads for like 2 months now. Salads, and I did cabbage soup. So limiting my carbs. I don't know how bad they were, because I wasn't keeping track of carbs, but now I try to stay at 30, 40 max during the day. Protein 65. So those things. And my water has to be like 64 ounces. So that has helped a lot. And in the course of a month and a half, I've lost 16 pounds. Yay! So we're back on it. And since I still can't go work out because I am at home stay mom with the kids, what I do, there's a few videos on YouTube, which is like walking a mile or something like that. I started doing those. I also started doing like workout with the kids, like lifting them up and swinging my legs and having them hang on them and lifting them up over my head, stuff like that, to do resistance and a little bit of workout with them, because that's the only work I can do right now. Taking 5 trips to do one thing upstairs, give me those extra steps. I started also doing the the step count on my watch, you know, so that way it keeps me focused on that. So those little things have helped again to get back on track. And once the clothes start fitting looser and I start getting to a smaller size, then I'm like, okay, it is working. I need to stick to it. I need to get back on track. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you that you have to remember to stay on track, because the weight will come back on if you don't take care of yourself. And if it does, what you have to do is just go back to basics. Always go back to basics and start measuring your food, you know, weighing your food, start just cutting out carbs completely and upgrading your, you know, upping your protein and your water intake, and try to do a little bit of walking at least. So things like that, where it gets you back on track and you can lose the weight again and it starts falling off again. Just going back to basics. So you can do it, and life will get in the way, and things do happen, but don't get discouraged. Just keep on pushing through and just do it. Just stick with it, and you have the tool. You went through the surgery, which was the hardest time for me. The hardest thing was pre and right after, like not being able to eat, because I love food. I have to say that I love food. I could just sit down and eat, and eating salads right now, tons of salads and cabbage soup, it's really killing me. But I know that that's gonna get me back on track where I need to be. So 16 pounds down and a lot more to go. So leave your comments below, ask questions if you have any. So yeah, and I will post the link to the app on the comments, and that's about it. Bye. Have a great day.